Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm Rated D, and I've tested positive for swag, of course. And, this is the first episode in a brand new series that I'm going to be bringing to you guys, where we're going to be talking about, a bunch of crazy stuff, giving you the truth about what's been going on in gaming over the past week or so. We're going to try to do this weekly. And, a lot of people have been asking me, dude, Rated D, where's Spaghetti been at, dude? Well, Spaghetti's right here, you guys, and he's gonna introduce himself and let you know where he's been and where he plans to go for the future. So, Spaghetti, what's going on, bro?
Yes, I've just been back, folks, lurking in the shadows like always and shit, man. So, I'm gonna do my best to be pumping out these videos, Rated D, doing the damn conversations and shit. I don't really know, to be honest, folks. I don't know what we was even talking about, but I heard we was gonna be talking shit about something and hating on something, so I was like, man, let me in that.
Alright, well, that's a fantastic intro. Let's get right on to things, dude. So, Queers of War 4, we just saw the intro to that piece of garbage.
I saw it.
Oh my goodness, is it bad? Dude, it looks worse than a PS3 game. It looks like a 360 game. Spaghetti, what were your thoughts on this trash?
Come on, man. It's the same old. To be honest, I ain't even watched the trailer, folks, but I know it's ass. Alright? That's just how it is these days, folks. I've been in the game. I can calculate pixels with my eyes. I can just read the code, see through the lines like the Matrix, and I know if it's gonna be shit, baby. Gears of War 4, what the hell even is that, folks? Gears, how many gears we got, folks? What are we building, a damn machine? Like, it's just ridiculous. It hurts my head, folks. All this damn, oh shit, I gotta throw up. I'll be right back.
Right. Well, so, in my opinion, dude, I couldn't agree more. Gears of War 4 looks like trash. It's the worst looking game so far this year that's been a major, published game, I guess you'd say. It doesn't make any sense, dude. This game makes no sense whatsoever. I feel like I'm losing my mind when I look at this stuff because it's so horrible. And then you look at something like Forza Horizon 3, that piece of garbage, it looks like plastic, dude. It looks like plastic. And when you compare that to something like Gran Turismo, my goodness, dude, it's like comparing real life with like a Barbie doll toy or something.
And you gotta realize this is the fourth game they coming out with, folks. The fourth game. Once is that's an accident. 2, that's a coincidence. 3 is a tragedy, folks. So what is 4? Just a damn piece of dog shit. That's what it is, man. I don't know how you can keep making these damn games, folks. Like, what are we on? Like Final Fantasy, like 19? There should only be one Final Fantasy. That was the last one, I thought. The last fantasy. That was the final one, folks. But they keep making them. What? When is this man gonna wake up from his dream? Stop with all the Walter Smitty shit, man. Just wake up, man. I'm waiting for you, baby. Why you gotta keep going through these games? It don't make no sense to me. Four Gears of War. Why this happen to me, man?
Personally, I don't know about you, dude, but I think there's definitely some sort of conspiracy going on with Gears of War. I mean, at the end of the day, this isn't the fourth game in the series. This is the fifth. We had Judgment before this. So what happened there where they went from 1, 2, 3 to Judgment and then 4? It's like they're playing mind games with us.
I think it's to distract us from the real issue at hand here, folks. Because if you think about it, how does that even add up? How you going to combine like 1, 2, and you got 3 and 4. So wait, 1, 2, that makes 3, 6, and then 10. But Judgment, why? What 10 is Judgment is fulfilled. The prophecy has been fulfilled, folks. You added up to 10, that's the final number, that's the full piece. And now we are being judged by the Microsoft Illuminati gods to strike them down, folks.
And then we have Phil Spencer telling us that they're not, they're not trying to compete with Sony or something. They're just trying to give the consumer the best product. I mean, I don't understand how that works out because, at the end of the day, we had, you remember the Microsoft Illuminati from a few years back. Sony, they tried to team up with Sony.
Don't ever bring that up around me, man. Don't do do that to me, man.
They were coming after you at some point, or is it? I have to know. Is it safe to talk about this stuff, or
I'd watch your mouth, man. I really would.
all right? Well, I think that I don't know. Do you have anything else to say about Gears? Because I think that's all I really have to say. It looks like trash, really.
I just honestly, I've never even played a Gears of War games, but knowing that it came from Microsoft, what more do you need, folks? It's rehash after rehash, man. Now they own the Resident Evil. Like, what is it, 8 now or something, folks? It never ends, man. It never ends. They just gonna keep pumping it out. You just gonna keep bending over and buying them, folks, until we put a stop to it, man.
So with that being said, we're gonna get right into why PlayStation is so much, or one of the many reasons. Well, actually, we're gonna get into 10 reasons for why PlayStation is so much better.
The meat and potatoes, folks.
Absolutely, 10 reasons you need to
10.
buy a PlayStation 4 Pro.
There it is, the number 10 again, folks. The number 10. Told you something's going on, man. But get on with it right now.
And we got the number 4 coming back with it supports both 4K and HDR.
4K. Now, I don't know too much about technology, but 4K, 4,000 pixels, 4,000 Ks, a letter. What we gonna do with all them? I ain't making alphabet soup, folks. That's a lot of letters out there, man. We gonna have to scribble, scrabble, make a crossword puzzle with all them, cause we going to 4K, baby. We were at 240, 360, full loop-de-loop, 480, 720, 1080p, 1440p. I don't even know, folks, but 4K. We jumped the shit, folks. We big ballers now and shit. We don't play around, man.
Sony's got the goods. They're delivering, that's for sure. Next up, upgraded hardware means transformative gaming. Absolutely.
We at that point, man, where the PC gamers, man, they getting all these viruses. No one can save them. They go buy a little Steam game. Guess what? Your computer's fried. But Sony, they smart, man. They smart. So what they gonna do is they gonna take the computer technology, put it inside the PS4, where you can't complain. Now you can just do whatever you want on it, man. It literally is. It's literally a computer, folks.
Absolutely unbelievable. And I wonder how a lot of these PC nerds like Blackball and Rags, Top Hats and Champagne, I wonder how they feel knowing that more people care about PC in a console than a PC itself. Anyway, moving on from that, HDR means incredible luminescence. Luminescence. I think that may tie into the Microsoft Illuminati, though. What do you think about that? Luminescences.
I think that means more colors. It's gonna be brighter. It ain't gonna be dark and shady. So I think it's really Sony going towards the light. It's also symbolism as we go closer to the new world order and shit. That we gonna have more light shed upon us. You know what I'm saying? And shit.
That reminds me, dude. This is an election year. What are your thoughts on the presidential election in 2016 being 4 years before 2020, when the god known as Kanye West is going to run? Do you think that we're going to have any sort of big news this year regarding the luminescence?
I think the elections are all towards the gaming, folks. So Donald Trump is Sony, right? Red for Sony, and then Nintendo is blue. So they the Democrats, man. So you pretty much got a donkey and an elephant, man. One's very powerful, very strong, handsome, athletic, with a big dick. The other one is it's just a. Why else would they come out with a new console? The Wii U canceled, man. Every time I go to the orphanage, I see little Wii U's sitting there in the trash, man. No one adopts them. No one loves them. That's why they euthanize them. They scrap them, folks. No one wants that shit. My balls don't even want that shit, man. Not even for like a little warm-up plate or something. It's just pointless having, like, what even is the Wii U? If you think about it, what Wii U, they literally just added a letter, folks. Sony added numbers. You know what I'm saying, folks? So it all goes back into, you know, whatever I said before.
Absolutely brilliant analysis. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Hmm.
So, moving on from that, of course, you're going to have a lot of old games that get patched for the PS4 Pro. You know,
Absolutely.
talking about Infamous, Shadow Mordor. You're going to have a lot of games that are going to get upgraded for the PS4K. They're going to look so much better, run so much smoother. It's going to be absolutely unbelievable. I'm already losing my mind. Spaghetti, please stop me before I go insane.
Yeah, well, you need to calm your ass down. We're professionals, folks. Sorry for my cellmate here going crazy. But let me go and calm down. Hush, little baby. Hush, little baby. Don't you cry. Spaghetti's gonna buy you a PS4. Ooh. Are you good, man?
Alright, thanks a lot for that, dude. So, moving on from that, big and small games will run smoother and look better. That, I think, says it all. You got a lot
That's
of smaller
How
games
you
that are going
gonna
to run in
even
4K.
change the architecture and like the compatibility without even changing the software? It's like they just keep building onto it. It's like a PC within a PS4 within a Sony system, if you will. It's combining all the elements. I think at E3 this year, we really going to be. Oh, I'm so excited, folks. We really gonna be in for a treat when E3 comes around later this year. Man, I, I think we about to be flying in mechanized robots or some shit. Fucking in PS4 land.
Dude, that gets me right into our next point. VR. It's going to be even better with VR. What are your thoughts on VR, Spaghetti? Because I know you must have a lot to say about VR.
Well, personally, I'm scared of the of the idea, folks. I mean, really, virtual reality, folks. The world we live in right now is already virtual. We have the 10 drones already plugged into the system. We have the Xbox already plugged into the system. You know, we even have some Sony drones who they're Sony drones not because they love Sony so much, but because they don't realize how much they should love Sony. They still plugged into the system. They still think about the PS3 and they haven't opened their eyes to the PS4. So it's on all sides. If you think about it, man, it blows my ding dong mind. You know, it's like the new iPhone 6 not having an audio jack. It's like, why would they do that? But if you think about it, it makes perfect sense.
Absolutely brilliant analysis. So, moving on from that, it obviously won't alienate current PS4 owners because, all it is a perk for people that have better TVs and things like that. And, it's exactly what you might want in an upgradable piece of hardware. It's not going to alienate you, dude. It's not going to be like the Xbox Scorpio where they're going to try to make it to where you like have exclusive games on that. And so current Xbox owners are going to get, left out in the cold or whatever. Again, Sony, they know what they're doing. They're not pulling the same crap as Microsoft. Absolutely unbelievable decision by Sony. Unbelievable decision making. Absolutely fantastic. And it's also coming at a great price point. $400. 400 US dollars. Pretty much the same as the original PS4. Absolutely fantastic price point. Spaghetti, what do you think about that price point of 400 amazing US dollars? Spaghetti, you there?
Man, yeah, I was just trying to gather myself. I think oh man, it's a beautiful idea, cause if you do the calculations, cause I'm still working at Checkers, folks. If you do the calculations, that's only 2 weeks of working this shit for $4 an hour, folks. It's beautiful. I work 20-hour shifts, 25 days a week. It's just, man, I don't know how to compose myself. And I think that brings me back to my essential point and shit. I fucking hate Sony. Okay, man. Oh my god. Okay, man. No, but for real though. I think it brings it back to my central point about. And I think the price point is absolutely, awful, and that's where the Nintendo NX is gonna come through, because it's clearly a superior system to the PS4 and the Xbox One, man, and all that shit. So that's why I'm definitely getting the Nintendo NX, and that's why I really hate Sony, honestly, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit, man.
I completely agree. So, next point is you'll finally get a return on that pricey 4K TV. Now, we already talked about 4K TVs earlier. You know,
Hmm.
it's going to be a big thing for the PlayStation 4 Pro.
Television.
But the last main point that I have to make,
Christmas, folks, is coming up soon. You know what
absolutely.
I'm saying? See, we got that twin telepathy. I knew he was gonna say Christmas, so I said Christmas. And so now we talking about Christmas now. Chris. Uh, Now what we gonna oh shit, what was I talking about? Well, the TV, the 4K TV. Now, if you actually think about the quad core processor of the TV and the PS4, I think it could really be packing in some power, folks. Because if it's 4K and the PS4 is 4K, you you add that up, folks. That's 10K right there, folks. That is just, come on, man. That's something to be reckoned with, man. That's no joke, folks, or shit. You know what I'm saying?
And I heard that Sony's going to release a special brand of 4K TV that's powered by hairlines. So as long as you just keep going out and collecting more and more hairlines, you're going to be able to power up this PlayStation 4K Pro TV thing, and it's going to be absolutely unbelievable for Christmas, dude. So definitely, I encourage everybody to go out and buy a PlayStation 4 Pro with 4K TV and 4K HDR and hairlines and all that good stuff for Christmas. And it's going to be a fantastic holiday season for everybody, dude.
Uh, you know, yeah, man. And if you buy a TV, make sure it's a Sony TV to support the child labor going on in Brazil, China, and many local African countries because they need jobs too, man.
And with that, I think we pretty much covered everything. Absolutely, like I said, fantastic analysis by Spaghetti. Um, I want to thank everybody for watching this.
Just
I mean, this
piece of
is,
shit.
the first big step in a new direction for my channel. Weekly, we're gonna try to do this, and yeah, I want to thank Spaghetti for stopping by.
Ugh.